When LRH left in 1980 to do his researches, he took with him his two most trusted friends and companions. These two people were Pat Broeker and Annie Broeker. They lived and worked with him for the last 6 years during the time period of this research. And this evening, Pat Broeker is here to speak to you in regards to that. Please welcome him.
Can everyone hear me okay? If there's anyone who can't, then please move to where you can. Okay. As David mentioned, it was my honor to serve under him these last 6 years, and before that in the Sea Org in general. And there is just no greater honor. Those of you know in the Sea Org and his friends know exactly what I'm talking about. Specifically, because I was close to him these last 6 years, there's 4 very, very important subjects that I want to discuss with you, just very briefly. Firstly, I want to talk to you a little bit in a little bit more detail, as David mentioned, about his decision. And yes, it was absolutely his causative decision to discard that body. Around January, late January 1982, he made a significant breakthrough on what is now new OTA, Truth Revealed. And it was at that time that he found the primary cause for amnesia on the whole track, as he mentioned in that Ron's journal, RJ39, I think it is. That opened up to him significant stretches of track that were previously unavailable and or in some cases not even known about. Now I'm going to show you right now. I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the audience, but as this is being televised, I'm going to show it to the camera so that later, if you see a tape of this, you can then see what I'm displaying. I have here a worksheet from one of his sessions in later 1982. This makes up now what is OT10 character. Now I've Xeroxed this worksheet, and in so doing I took the liberty of blocking out a section above what I want to show you and a section below. When you do OT10, you'll thank me and you'll understand. I hope that's clear there. This block that you can see consists of series of numbers. 3 numbers, comma, another 3 numbers, comma, and it's about, well, it's 12 down and it's 15 across. This there is a date. Yeah. I wanted to show you the significance, the magnitude of the research he's done these last 6 years. This level took him 2 years. Well, in that 2-year period, he did OT 9 orders of magnitude and OT 10 character. Around about summer 1984, he said at that time that he would not be able to, that he would soon come to a point, and he knew approximately where it was, but there were things intervening from where he was to where he knew he would find this phenomena that in which he would have to discard the body and do it completely free from encumbrances. This was in summer of 1984. As we approached the end of the year, he was just about there, discovered something else, called it off, went on into finishing this, went back with rear view mirrors to then complete, finalize, and polish up what he had been doing since 1980, these advanced levels, and then proceeded on until he got to that point. And then on January 19th, he stated that this was it. And he then handled in session those things that were necessary so that he could completely sever all ties. All ties. Which, by the way, is research in itself, because we now know what those ties are because he wrote it up. And then on January 24th, he laid down in his bed and he left. And that was it. And the attorneys were notified, and the rest is as Mr. Cooley described. During that week from the 19th to the 24th, he knew I would be, at some time or another, addressing you Scientologists, and he expressly stated that I was to tell you that there was to be no grief, no mourning. Because he asked, I told him that of course I would say that, and he said, do you think there will be some anyway? I said, quite possibly. And he reiterated it. He said, well, you tell him, don't let there be even the remotest possibility that some will try to unintentionally invalidate themselves. They know they're not a body. Don't let them be confused about it. Is that agreed? Yeah. Excellent.